Now let us have an idea of binary addition. Suppose I have to add two numbers. These two are binary numbers. Both are binary numbers. One is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Length of first number is 7, and the length of second number is uh, this is 6, not 7. This is 5, right? So normally how you will add, you write the first number here, so first number I have written here, plus second number, least significant position I have put 0 here. Putting 0 will not affect the number, okay, but in order to make the length of both the numbers same, we have put a 0 here, right? Now you go on adding the number. First column, you see column 1, this is column 1, okay. First we will see how column 1 will be added. This is column 1. Add 1 plus 0. So 1 plus 0 is 1. So in the result we have written 1 here. Then second column, again 0 plus 1, or 1 plus 0 is 1 again. Third column is 1 plus 1. Now 1 plus 1 is 2. If you convert this 2 is in decimal. If you convert it into binary, because in binary we cannot write 2, so if you have to write 2 in binary, you have to write 1 0. So what we have done, we have written 0 here, and 1 is carried in the next column here. Now in the next column you have to add 1, which came from the previous value, right, which was carried forward. 1 plus 1, again we are getting 2. 2 is 1 0, so 0 you will write here. 1 is again carried here. Now in this column, if you add 1 plus 1 plus 1, it is coming out to be 3. Now what is the binary equivalent of 3? Binary equivalent of 3 is 1 1. See here, 1 1 here, right? So you will write 1 here, and again 1 is carried. In the next column again you have to add 1 plus 1, that is 2. So 0 you will write here. 1 is carried away. Then 1 plus 0 will become 1. Then you will write 1 here. That is how you will add two binary numbers. The only thing which you have to keep in mind is, if you add 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1 will comes out to be 2. 2 in binary is 1 0. So 0 you will write here, and 1 you carry to the column which is next to the current column. Now have you ever wondered how the things are represented in the computer system? In computer system you give input using keyboard. You will write your input in English like language, or you will input some numbers, but computer understands only zeros and ones. So how that numbers or characters are represented in the computer system? It is done using coding schemes. One most popular coding scheme is ASCII. This acronym comes in the examination generally. ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Why you need a standard coding scheme? Because if you consider two people using one is using computer, another one is using a printer or some other electronic device. Suppose you have made a document and you have a different coding scheme. That document is given to to some other person who is having some other coding scheme. So if suppose you have represented A as 101 in your coding scheme, the other fellow will say that I have represented A as 110. Now if you give your document to the other person, that document will be interpreted in some other manner by the other person. So you need a standard coding scheme everywhere, so that whenever you exchange some data, that data must be understood properly by all the computers or electronic devices for that matter. So American Standard Code for Information and Interchange is one such coding scheme. It comes in two versions. Earlier it was ASCII 7. ASCII 7 means it used 7 bits to represent a character. ASCII 8 used 8 bits to represent characters. So what was the limitation? Limitation was, in ASCII 7 there were only 128 different combinations. In ASCII 8 it increased up to 256 because there were only 8 bits. So 8 bits, how many permutation combinations you can have to represent characters? You can have 2 raised to power 8, that is 256 permutation combinations only, right? So this coding scheme was used very popularly in earlier days. Now also in some application it is being used. This is the ASCII chart of not all characters but few of some commonly used characters. Capital A in decimal is 65, hexadecimal it is 41. In ASCII 8, how it will be represented? It will be represented as 4 is 0, 1, 0, 0, 1 is. So what you will write in ASCII 8 coding scheme? Capital A will be, capital A will be 4. 4 means 0, 1, 0, 0, and 1 is 0, 0, 0, 1. That is how A is represented in ASCII coding scheme. Next is the derived coding scheme, which is known as ISCII. It stands for Indian Standard Code for Information Interchange. Now this coding scheme is used to represent the characters which we use in Indian languages. It is similar to ASCII coding scheme, but it is used to represent the characters which we use in Indian languages. Next we have most popular coding scheme nowadays, which is Unicode. Unicode is a universal coding standard adopted by all platforms. It is a 2-byte coding scheme. It provides a unique character for unique number for every character irrespective of platform, program or language. What is the significance of Unicode? It enables software product or single website for multiple platforms. You might have seen when you visit a particular website, you can convert the contents of that website into any preferred language, right? You need not require any different kind of software. Earlier, if you have to create a website in Hindi and English, it was developed separately for Hindi, separately for English. But Unicode coding scheme, in some applications also, or in Windows also, you can readily convert the dialog boxes or menus in some other language. That is because of Unicode only. Then second significance is Unicode data can be used through many systems without data corruption. It can be used by many systems. There is no loss of data. Then it is a single coding scheme for all the languages, all over the world. And it is the preferred encoding scheme by XML based tools. In websites, we transport data using XML documents. So Unicode is used in those XML documents, and it is sent secured. It is sent in the secured fashion, secured manner. UTF, it stands for Unicode transformation format. It is a standardized means of encoding characters with minimal space. Okay, it is extension of Unicode only. UTF-8, it is a variable sized encoding scheme to represent Unicode points in memory. It is a variable sized encoding scheme which uses either 1, 2, 3 or 4 bytes depending on the size of the code which is to be converted, or code point which is to be converted. Then we have UTF-32, which is a fixed byte coding scheme. It uses 4 bytes to represent all code points. So what is the difference between UTF-8 and UTF-32? UTF-8 is variable sized encoding scheme, whereas UTF-32 is a fixed byte coding scheme. Thank you.